Hello everyone and welcome back to From Our Basement Gaming.
Hey everyone.
We are back with
We tried to brave the elements.
part 15 of our Rayman Let's Play.
Yep.
And we're hoping we can get past this level.
Finally.
We shall see. We have reviewed once again how it should be done.
Yep.
So here is hoping.
That we are.
Yeah, so we did some swimming today.
Yep.
We did not yesterday because I did not sleep well after fireworks in the neighborhood.
Shame on them.
I know, well. Yeah, I mean, I think I've been through this before, that
Yep.
I would rather people only do fireworks in public places and not in the residential area. Not just for my sake, but I mean, there are a lot of people who respond negatively to fireworks. People's pets, for example, and people who have PTSD, you know, whether they're veterans or just don't do well with loud noises, like myself, because I have hyperacusis. And loud explosive noises when I'm awake bother me, and so it's even worse when I'm trying to sleep. And I was kind of, you know, I had considered staying up until I wouldn't hear the fireworks anymore, but I was very tired, so
Right.
I just had to go to bed.
Yeah.
Because I'm not somebody who stays up till like midnight or 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. in the morning.
Correct.
Yeah.
And yours truly fully understand, because he also heard the fireworks.
Yes. Yes, since Connor's helping me house sit, he is also over here.
Yep. Especially over the holiday, and we also had to. We also had to do this and that, cleaning things, and also the cats were not happy, especially your fourth cat, Joy.
Yes. She was anxiously running around. She got up on her hind legs to try to find the source of the loud noise. Because I think she might have noticed the bright lights of the fireworks as well.
Yes.
And I think that's what she was looking at when she got on her hind legs.
Yeah. Wondering what the lights were.
Yeah.
That, and I tried to do some extra grinding for Pokemon.
Yep, that's a big thing that we're spending a lot of our time doing now, is the grinding for Pokemon.
Yes. And I have made some more progress.
Yeah, so
Specifically, getting the weaker members of my party at a stronger level.
So
Yeah, because you potentially get 150 party members if you're really, really good.
yeah, and I want to look up if there's a legit way to get Mew, or if the way to get Mew in the game is only a glitch.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm unclear on. Because when people described it in the past, it sounded like a glitch. So
Unless there's a legit reason to get Pokemon Yellow.
Yes. Yellow, a game that exists for the US fans. So I guess 4Kids really did demandeth a lot of things.
Yeah.
And had I mean, it might not have just been 4Kids, but I'm sure 4Kids played a big part in that decision.
I feel they kind of did, but at the same token, I know Yellow got a Japanese release.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah, I thought.
I thought it was released later. I didn't think it was initially intended for a Japanese audience.
That could be. That it was originally intended.
No.
But I know it was intended to be attached to the anime. That
Yes.
I do know.
Yes. And that's why I personally, even though I enjoyed the game, I felt mixed about it. My good online friend also took issue with it because they stated it was made easier.
In some cases, yes.
Yeah.
In other cases, I don't know. I don't think so. Because by starting with a Pikachu,
right, there is some advantage, but
at the same token, your first gym battle in Gen 1 is a rock type, and
right.
You're immediately disadvantaged.
Right, in that one regard. That's true.
Because, yeah, I think it's still electric attacks do nothing with rock types.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I don't think that was fixed till like Gen 2, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what we're doing on the side anyway. And we've also still been watching stuff. We are, like 20, well, yeah, now we'll be 21 episodes into GT. And we're enjoying it overall, I think, so far, you know.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but it's not like, oh my god, I hate this, either. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as I had said to Connor previously, I don't know if I've said it on here, I don't think we've gotten to the parts that a lot of DBZ fans take issue with GT, so. So we shall see. You know, other than the big one of Goku being turned into a kid,
Yeah.
which I still take issue with that, but other than that, yeah. Other than that and some strange choices that I haven't heard any of the fans talk about that either, so I don't think they take issue with that too. I haven't really heard complaints about Pan or things. Which I don't have a problem with her too much.
Me neither.
It's more weird, like weird camera angles and stuff, and weird narrative things that I'm like, why? And more that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
without getting too into it.
Iffy, yeah.
Yeah, too into the nitty gritty. Yeah.
Yeah. The kind of nitty gritty that I remember hearing someone, I think, make complaints about that I'm like, I don't really know they should make those complaints. But at the same token, areas that they should have complained.
Right, yeah, that's kind of how I feel like. I'm like, I've never there are things that come up where I'm like, oh gee, well, if they complained about this, I would have thought this would be legit a problem.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the stuff that comes with being an adult now. And also watching stuff on a HD TV.
Yeah, that too.
Whereas certain things were less noticeable on the standard def televisions for sure.
Correct. Even though at the time that DBGT came out in America, which would have been 03, 04.
Probably, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would have been old enough for the target cast.
Uh-huh.
But at the same token, we had a image of DB thanks to DBZ getting that first, and
yeah.
I don't know if we would have felt the same way with GT at that time, because I completely missed out on it.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta grab onto those somehow.
Easier said than done.
Oh, no, I know. I wasn't saying it was easy, I just said that's what you gotta do.
Right.
You know, I know obviously you would have done it if you could have. I wasn't assuming you were just like...
I want to do with that. No.
Yeah, you weren't just like, oh, maybe if I'm quick enough, I'll do it without dying. No, I didn't think you were doing that.
I wish. Yeah. I might have told you this in private, but I'm surprised no one's made a Wizard of Oz RPG.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might have said something.
Yeah. Yeah.
It seems like for Wizard of Oz we only have that one game, right?
Yeah, we have the platform game made by Seta, and...
Did they just decide, well, they don't want Wizard of Oz because of how badly it did, instead of acknowledging that maybe it was how they made the game?
Probably. They should have taken into account that it was developed not so great.
Yeah.
Because, as memory serves me right, a lot of people were wearing it out, and after learning about and reading the original book, I made the realization with the video game, they kind of took the images of the movie and added chapters from the book.
Okay.
So...
I mean, I appreciate, though, that they're trying to be loyal to the book, but that probably confused a lot of people who weren't familiar with the book.
I say yes.
Yeah.
Because that explains why some of the oddities in that game and why the journey seems so long in the game is because it took out bits and pieces from the book. And I will also add I will agree the difficulty is lopsided because the first level is...
somehow you made it.
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
The first world is the hardest. Oh, good.
Oh, yay. More health.
Yeah, that made it much easier. Alright, get this, get that, and this, which will make this next part a hell of a lot easier. Just walk over it. Oh, crabs! Okay. Just duck. Whew, that was dangerous. Yeah, we get more of these. Okay. Fart!
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything down here, and I made a terrible mistake. But yeah, essentially, the first world in that game is harder than the other three.
Right.
worlds.
Right, I have heard.
Yes. Oh yeah, there are actually 5 worlds in that game. And the 5th world is arguably the easiest.
I guess a reward for making it to the end.
Yeah. Everything right, Doug?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna have my snack.
Good. Why do I feel like Turner played a role in the development of that game as well?
I'm sure they did.
Uh-huh.
Or he did.
Yeah. But I do kind of feel bad that a beloved story had a notorious Super Nintendo game, and I'm a proud owner of said Super Nintendo game.
Right. Yeah, you mentioned.
Yeah. But in retrospect, a role-playing game like, I don't know, Mother, Final Fantasy would have been.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that.
Yeah. Perfect. Even Chrono Trigger.
But I'm sure that would have done really well, and in that universe, we would either have a bunch of Wizard of Oz games, or we'd have an RPG franchise that started as a Wizard of Oz game, and then suddenly they made their own IP out of it.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Just the...
Kind of like how Dragon Ball started out as a Journey to the West parody.
Yes. Huh. Holy crud, somebody's probably gonna get an idea from this video.
If you do, can you credit us?
Yes, please, give us credit.
Well, we won't necessarily need royalties, although that would be nice, but some verbal credit would be cool.
It'll get the kids reading the 125-year-old book.
And then the schools will go, no, that's a banned book.
Yeah, they would find a stupid reason to ban that book.
Yeah. And be like, why? It's patriotism.
Yeah, sort of like how the mayor of Whoville went, the award cannot go to the Grinch because reasons something of cinch.
Yeah. She said, where does it say that? I lost the page, but it does say it in here.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like politics are like these days.
Yeah.
It's just a joke.
It is, but yes, they probably would. Despite the fact that it's a classic American fairy tale from 125 years ago.
Yeah.
Possibly more if he published it in a magazine first. But everyone and their brother counts 1900 as the year that the book was written. So I'm going with 1900.
Alright.
Yep.
The story is older than most living people.
Yep. It is. It absolutely is.
Sorry that we're struggling with this still.
Yeah.
We were hoping
we're getting better until we got to this point.
I guess next time we'll get past it again.
Yeah, we should.
And start from past that point. So that hopefully starting next month we'll have some new stuff for you.
We will. How are we looking?
9 more minutes.
Okay. Well, this one's looking a little bit better.
Because actually, Rayman will be our first video of August, so... Yeah. Because July 31st is a Thursday. As it turns out. And we are almost done Sonic Sad AM. Only, what, 2 more episodes, right?
Pretty much, yeah. We're down to the wire, the last 2 episodes. So we'll finally figure out what the cliffhanger will be.
The cliffhanger that made everybody very upset that there was no Season 3. To the point where there were many fan projects that sadly fell by the wayside to make a Season 3. I remember I auditioned for a much more obscure fan project that was trying to make a Season 3 of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I think that project fell apart too because the people involved were kind of underestimating how much involvement it would take. Which is a shame because even though I did not get chosen for the role I auditioned for, they said they would keep me for like a supporting role or additional voices type thing because they liked my voice, but for the specific character they liked somebody else better. So yeah, so I'm kind of disappointed that it fell through because if it hadn't of, that would have technically been my first voice acting role before I was even trying to be a voice actor, so oh well. In that universe, I probably would already be a household name by now.
Yeah, I would like that.
Even though that was not an official project, you know, a lot of people who are in the industry start with the little fan projects.
Yeah.
But I have no friends or people that I know that do these fan project animations,
Yeah.
so...
I don't know about the animation, but...
Yeah.
I want to help you. Well... I don't know if I should bring this up on camera, but...
We don't have to bring up specifics. We can just say you have some stories, some fiction you write that You
I would
were
like
gonna
to,
have me record. Yeah.
I would like you to record, yes.
Yeah. Which I can still do.
Thanks. I would love that.
And I'm hoping with your little niche of fans that maybe some of them would be interested or know people who have projects, or at the very least I could put it on some kind of portfolio somewhere, even
Yes.
if it's not an official project. Because I don't think it matters. I think even the not officially published stuff counts.
Good.
The area that's iffy that I have to research is when you do fan projects with established IP. So yeah, I don't know if with this Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog fan project if I would have been able to put it on my resume or if it was. I think I would have, though, because even though the character was an official Sonic character, they were not a character present in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think that would have been the gray area where it probably would have been fine to put it on a resume.
Yeah.
But I am much older now, and I could probably still do that voice, but it wouldn't quite sound the same.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it reminded me. IDW revived Breezy, so
Yeah.
they said female hedgehog, but she was kind of.
Yeah.
They made her look more real hedgehoggy in the comics.
Well, and Breezy was on there as supportive role, so I don't know if they would have asked me to do Breezy. They didn't say what supporting role they would give me. They'd just say, "Oh, we'll keep you on for a supporting role." Except that they closed the project, so that did not happen.
I'm afraid not.
I would have been curious to see what the person who won sounded like.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, I still had the youthful zeal and optimism where I did not feel heartbroken by not getting the role, because when they're like, we'll keep you on as a supporting role, I'm like, yay, I still get to do a thing.
Yeah.
Whereas nowadays, I would probably be like, oh. I would still be grateful to be kept on as something, but I would be like, are you going to credit me, or are you giving me one of those uncredited things? You know what I mean? Where you see the names and it just says additional voices,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, but who?
Exactly.
Who? What?
Yeah, exactly.
Additional voices can be as much as, supporting characters who have actual lines, and as little as...
Yeah, like Eric Stewart did additional voices on Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Or as little as, we have this cat here that meows, and we want you to make a meow for the cat. Or there are these people who scream when they get run over. We need you to be people screaming. That's what I mean. So when I read additional voices in somebody's credits, I'm like, I really like this person's voice, so I want to know which one were they. And sometimes, if they're well known and they remember the role and they talk about it, you get the benefit of knowing it, because they'll say, like, oh, by the way, you remember this thing? That was me. Which I love.
Me too.
I don't like not knowing. And I think it's also, I don't know, I guess it's kind of helpful on your resume, I suppose, if it's like a well-known thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you were on this project. Cool. I don't know, I'm gonna try not to give up.
You won't. You shouldn't.
Thanks. Maybe at the very least, if I record that thing for you, maybe other people will have independent projects and be like, hey, can you help us with that? And I'm hoping I could work my way up maybe to bigger things from there. That would be my hope anyway.
Because I do want to help take care of you the way you've helped me out so much.
Thanks. And we are at the 30-minute mark, so this will be our last attempt. And we'll try to make more progress next time.
Yeah, we are.
Alright, bye guys. See you next time.
Yeah.